Simple and plain. To be the best, you have to win. That's why I play the game.
So, after having one of the best free agencies in recent times, in my opinion, the Lakers kind of went quiet right after all this stuff went down. But then rumors came out that we were looking for a backup point guard, and we worked out players like Isaiah Thomas, Darren Collison, and Mike James for the Nets. But then nothing really eventuated after those rumors. You know, we didn't know whether we were actually going to sign one of these players or if we were just looking at them. So as Laker fans, we were kind of kept in the dark as to what the front office really wanted to do. But now with the signing of Rajon Rondo coming back to the Lakers, we know why we didn't hear anything from the front office, because the Lakers were pretty much waiting to see what the whole situation was with Rajon Rondo. You know, was he going to get bought out? Were the Memphis Grizzlies actually going to hold on to him? But now we know officially that Rajon Rondo is coming back to your Los Angeles Lakers, and I'm sure all of us out there couldn't be more excited about it. And that's exactly what I'm going to talk about in this video, how I think Rajon Rondo can fit on this current Lakers team and how much of an impact he can have on this Lakers squad moving forward. But before we get started, there were some other rumors that sort of leaked yesterday about the Lakers, and that's that they had their hearts sort of set on signing Isaiah Thomas if Rajon Rondo wasn't going to get bought out. So that's pretty interesting as well. So now my question to you is, who would you sign if you were in the front office? Would you sign Isaiah Thomas or Rajon Rondo to this Lakers squad? Let me know in the comments right now. So what does Rajon Rondo bring to this current Lakers team? Well, we know what he brings. First of all, he brings a ton of experience. I mean, this is a guy who's won a championship at the Boston Celtics. He's been one of the most decorated point guards in the last decade. And he's one of those guys who are still pure playmakers out there at the point guard position. You know, we have these guys come into the league these days that are more combo guards that can really shoot the ball. But, you know, out of the pure playmakers that are left in this league, Rajon Rondo is definitely one of them, and he brings a ton of IQ out there. I mean, between him and LeBron James, you have two of the greatest minds out there on the basketball court that the NBA has ever seen, and he's just going to bring and add to the experience that we already have. I mean, this is the first time, I'm pretty sure I read a stat the other day, that we've had 7 players that are former All-NBA players on the one team. That's the first time that it's ever happened. So he's just going to add to that experience, and he's a guy that's really seen it all in this league. I mean, he's seen every defense that the opposition can bring, and he just has that mind, as I said, to really break down the opposition, and that's exactly what he's going to bring to the table. And he's also going to bring consistency at the point guard position. You know, we brought in a playmaker like Russell Westbrook, who's a great playmaker as well, and then you can bring on a guy like Rajon Rondo, who's right up there with Russell Westbrook and LeBron James as one of the greatest playmakers that we've seen in this league. So now, between these three guys, we're going to have consistent offense and consistently be able to make other players out there better. And this is especially going to be great for Anthony Davis's game, because when you have this three-headed monster at the point guard position who can play make at the highest level, it's really going to put Anthony Davis in the best position to be the best player he can every single night, because a player like Rajon Rondo is going to be able to find Anthony Davis those crucial mismatches in the paint. He's going to be able to set him up for his mid-range jumper. He's going to be able to hit him on the way to cutting to the basket. He's going to be able to throw those pinpoint accurate lob passes and really put Anthony Davis in the best position to be successful. And then when Russell Westbrook and LeBron are taking their rest, Rondo can just come on and slot right in and pretty much do what those guys were already doing. You know, he can hit those wide open shooters and really take over the offense. And I just think he's going to be a really valuable pickup, because let's not forget, when LeBron James left the court last season, that was a real problem for us, because we didn't have that pure playmaker that can really set up easy baskets for us. And that's partly due to the reason that Rajon Rondo is no longer on this team. You know, we had our backup point guards and Alex Caruso and stuff like that, but he's more of a defensive-minded player. He doesn't really have the IQ that Rondo does. So Rondo coming back really fixes a lot of problems in terms of our bench unit this season. And let's not forget the playoff Rondo factor. I mean, if we only look 2 seasons ago, when the Los Angeles Lakers won the NBA championship, that closeout game, Rajon Rondo took over that game. I mean, he was balling, shooting threes, defending at a high level, playmaking at a high level, and really proved that playoff Rondo is a real thing. So come playoff time, if our combinations are breaking down, we know we can bring on a guy like Rajon Rondo and trust that he's going to make the right play every single time. And then on the defensive end, Rajon Rondo has the ability to really flip the switch and really turn it on those sides of things and really go out there and guard the other team's point guard, which is usually the best player on a team, and really, you know, make a difference out there on the defensive end, get up in their faces, bring that hustle, that mentality out there, just like a Russell Westbrook can. So we're really going to have that fire in our bellies this season because we have guys on our team that have something to prove. And then on the other side of things, he's also going to be a great mentor for the young players that we have on this team as well. You know, the Kendrick Nuns of the world, the Malik Monks of the world, and especially Taylor Horton-Tucker. You know, he's going to bring everything that he knows to the table and really help develop those guys, become great playmakers and build their IQ as well, and really work with them defensively as well. So he has all the tools that a young player needs to know about, and he's definitely going to reflect that on these players and help them develop, which can only be a good thing for the future of the Los Angeles Lakers. And he's already a guy who knows how to play alongside LeBron James, who knows how to play alongside Anthony Davis, whereas everyone else coming into this team hasn't played alongside LeBron and AD yet. So from the jump, Rondo is going to be able to come into training camp and help in so many aspects because he already knows the tendencies of LeBron James and Anthony Davis out there on the court. So he's going to be able to come in and help guys be able to play off of those two superstars, let them know where they should be out there on the court, let them know what they should be doing defensively, help them learn the team's offensive schemes, help them learn under coach Frank Vogel, and really help these new players familiarize themselves with the Los Angeles Lakers system. So for me, Rajon Rondo is definitely a valuable pickup for the Los Angeles Lakers and is really going to help us go on another championship run this season because he just brings so much IQ out there, so much experience, and is really going to help the development of our young players on this team. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the signing of Rajon Rondo is a good thing for the Los Angeles Lakers? Let me know your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so you don't miss out on more Laker videos just like this one. But for now, it's been your boy Jay from the Lakers exclusive YouTube channel. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.